Got another storyteller coming up here who by day everyone writes their own bios, has the exciting job as an employee benefits consultant. That's right. She can likely answer your questions around all things health insurance, but to keep her sanity, she loves to find time to be creative, which brought her here. She enjoys storytelling and is thrilled to talk about anything that is not benefits related unless you really need help and you can talk to her afterwards. Please welcome Jess Ring.
Growing up, I was in the gifted classes, but I've always said I was the stupidest gifted kid. It's crazy that one test I took at a young age could set me on this path that maybe I checked the boxes for, but I've always been a horrible test taker. So was I just slightly different than the others versus gifted? I don't remember ever enjoying school. It was a means to an end. This is what we were told to do and finish in order to be successful in life. But I had the added challenge of the kids in my regular classes thinking I was Miss Smarty Pants, and the kids in my gifted classes looking down on me because I didn't know what the heck they were talking about most of the time. Bottom line, I didn't feel gifted. I felt different. Similar to a lot of the famous TV or movie villains, right? Aren't they all just ultimately misunderstood? Okay, sure, they also have some psychopathic behavior, but really, that's just emotional dysregulation. Does this mean we all have a dark side? Thankfully, murder wasn't top of mind. I wasn't that person. I just tried to blend in and go with the flow. The less people knew about me, the better. Somehow I got really good grades in school, but then middle school happened and I had a huge wake-up call. Turns out I was not good at math. I was failing 6th grade math, so my math teacher said I should stay after with the math club he led so I could get tutoring and extra practice. Back to being in a room full of really smart kids, and I was the stupid one just trying to get by. I was only supposed to be there for tutoring, but for some reason my math teacher wanted me to also go to the math competitions with everyone else. He thought it would be good practice to take these tests they gave at competitions. And it wasn't like the movies, where you'd answer questions live in front of others. No, we were in a classroom, given a test to complete on our own, and we had a time limit. The ultimate torture. Oh, you're struggling in this subject? Go to competitions where you could take more tests, and on the weekends too. There wasn't the option to fail 6th grade, and I wasn't like the movies where I could just make the subject of math disappear. So I had to make the best of it. I tried to make friends there. I would go up to my fellow mathletes and say things like, "Wow, that test was so hard," only to be met with laughter and eye rolls because according to them, that test was so easy. Don't kill them, Jess. Don't kill them. Is this how villains got their start? Family trauma, abandonment issues, poor math skills? But these competitions carried on, and I continued to keep going. I kept to myself and did my time. Took these tests among really smart kids and managed to keep my sanity in check. One math competition, I must have briefly lost my mind because I again tried to make conversation and said, "Oh man, yeah, that test was so easy." Again, though, I was met with eye rolls because that test was so hard. Damn it, I guess I still am not getting it. And now I really want to kill math. Why are my parents doing this to me? Time for the awards ceremony, the point in the day where I know I'm close to being free. Just sit in these gymnasium bleachers while all these smart kids win pointless awards. How many trophies do you need? Wait, did they just call my name? What was that? What's going on? I wasn't saying this out loud, was I? Wait, I'm getting up to be in the top 20? Can't I just sit here while you give me 20th place? Okay, I begrudgingly walk down there and wait for my name to be called again and for me to walk away with a loser ribbon while the smart kids wait to find out what size trophy they get this time. Top 10. I'm still there. Oh, shoot, wait, there's only 5 of us. Wait, There's only 2 of us. Second place went to me. There are some images that I will always remember, and this was one of them. Seeing my math teacher, Mr. White, a man who never showed emotion, jump to his feet with such excitement. For me, everyone else on the team was sitting on the bleachers awardless. Joke's on them, I did it. I stood out in a good way. My math teacher was proud of me. I guess I wasn't so stupid after all. Something clicked with math so much that I went on to take AP math classes in high school and actually passed those AP exams. I even landed on majoring in math in college. While I figured out how to get through school, I still struggled with figuring out where I belonged. I enjoyed math, but never connected with the kids in my math classes in high school or college. But then I found solace in the theater department. In high school and then in college, I discovered improv. Still to this day, these are some of my closest friends. They embraced my weird. I mean, who the heck majors in math and does comedy? It even took me a while to embrace it myself and not try to hide or mask these different parts of me. I finally saw my differences as my superpower. Different is not bad. A math girl who also is creative? Watch out. This worked great socially, but I needed to earn a living. So what was I going to be at work? I couldn't be myself in the professional world. At my job, I had improv on my resume under other skills, but my boss told me years later that they noticed that and wondered about it because I didn't seem very funny. My job is a benefits consultant. I wouldn't have been taken seriously if I was doing some wacky characters. I didn't know what they were thinking, but I decided not to speak about this side of me. Then one day, my mask accidentally slipped, and some coworkers heard I had an improv show, and they actually came to it. Well, here it goes. I'm gonna need to erase their brains after the show because no way they would take me seriously if they saw my improv team. I slowly came out to meet them afterwards, and I was about to apologize when I was met with cheers and hugs. They thought that was the coolest thing. Word got around and more coworkers came to see me. It's even led to some of our top executives at my work saying things like, Jess is really good at her job, and she's funny too. No more hiding or pretending. I was finally myself. My friends and my work saw me for who I was and embraced me. The stupid gifted kid wasn't that stupid, and I didn't have to kill anyone.